So that was Miss Tolo from the PTA. And I am looking around and it's good to see some fathers. I wish we had more, but we want to appreciate those who we have. We want to appreciate fathers. Because most times it's just the mothers who come out because the fathers don't see it as important. But it's good. And so mothers, the next time you're coming, try and take the fathers with you. Let them ask for the time out. Because if they had something else to do, they could ask. Even if they're working, they take the time out to do other business. So let them take the time out for their children. Nothing is more important than their children. Or should be more important than their children. So yeah, we want to appreciate you fathers who are here present. Item, the wise old owl by the graduates. That clock was Penke man. And I must tell you, it wasn't this building, but this was my basic school. I think I started up by the hands and then over in the community center there. This is my basic school. And parents, you have to support the school in your area. Support the school in your community. Even if you do not have children coming here, something is happening at the school. Support it, man. You have to give our support. It's our community, it's our school. A school in a community is a big deal. You didn't know that? Yes, man. So you know many communities don't have a school, do not have a basic school, and they have to travel over far. So having a school in your community, it's our school. It's not Miss McFarlane's school, Auntie Jackie or Auntie Mary. It's our school, and so we have to give our support to our school, right?
Auntie Mary Carla.
I don't hear the answer now. Yes, man, we must support our school so that we can have a good place for our children to come and learn. All right? Remember, they are little. We're not forgetting. Remember, they are little, you know, they are going to be up and down. They're not going to sit as long as adults, so we have to overlook some of the things that they are doing, right? So let us move on in our program. Item by K2. Woo! Them, clap them. So we are at a very important part of our function, the principal's report. The principal's report is what happened throughout the year. So whatever support you gave or you didn't, then we hear all the achievements throughout there. But one thing I am sure of, the children were taught and they learned. From the level that I am seeing, they did learn. And so this evening we will have our principal's report.
This is just a little sneak preview as to what some of the activities that took place here at Timothy Burke Basic during the school year. We had Red and White Day in January, and the kids came out in their colors. Career Day, future police saw her, our doctors and the medical team, our bouncer, nurses, future soldier, and the teacher. When we had pajama party day, yes, bumps about day. Funny hat, funny bag, or anything but a bag. And the children in K2 were cooking. They baked and they made their cake and were having it. And we had a wedding celebration there. We had Girls' Day. Boys' Day. And we all went to Kodioko Falls that March. Jamaica Day. Sports Day. Spelling Bee. And that was the year in review. Thank you very much. Now the task is mine to tell you in words what those pictures said. And you know I crave your patience. I also crave your silence for a little while, graduates. I know, Kalisha, I know you're ready to go home, but yeah, if you don't allow me to talk, then we can't go, alright? So you have to allow me to talk. And when I'm talking, you have to be doing what? What are you to be doing? Listening. Okay. For us at Timothy Burke, we kick-started the year with a high. We were excited and proud of our seemingly new facility for the many who didn't know it. But for the ones who did, our brand new second-hand school. Today I salute Mr. Carl Lunan, Pastor Jude, and the team from Hope NYC, whose contribution to us has made a world of difference. I don't know if any of you remember, and I wish in the year that was, the clips would have shown you what we were coming from. When I came to Timothy Burke 6-7 years ago, I was confused as to how I would bring the school to this. I was very, very confused. I was coming from a daycare situation where everything was pastopedic. Now to be thrown in here on a little kaya bed, I didn't know what to do, but I did what I had to. And for years we struggled, and when COVID came, we struggled online, but we still struggled. And then Carl and his team, I met them by accident in 2017. And sometimes it is good to do good, because you don't know how you're going to be repaid. It was a busload of them, 150, and some of you know this story because I've told it before. And they were coming to have family reunion somewhere in this area, but they wanted to use a restroom. Now at Timothy Burke, we had 2 knocked-up bathrooms, 2 knocked-up things. They weren't nothing to be proud of, but people wanted to go, and I wouldn't allow them to not use it. So I said, go ahead, man, use it. I'll give you water to flush when you're finished. And they all, 150 of them, used the facility. And when they finished, they came back out, they saw my makeshift advertisement board, and they saw my wish list, and they took the pictures. And some of them were teachers, and they said, I'm gonna come back. Years passed, Carl would come and give toys to the children, but he always said, I'm gonna do something for the school. I'm gonna be renovating the school. Now, last year, summer, July, he came out in July, a team of 11 of them. The youngest one was 19 years old, a 19-year-old boy was there, and they worked for 5 days. And this is a product of what they gave to us. Also, during that summer, when I came to Lucky Hill before, the roof in the kitchen was leaking like a river. I didn't know whether I was inside or outside when it rained in the kitchen. And I remember not telling anybody, but taking some money out of my pocket and buying some zinc 12 sheets and call one little Rasta man from my community. And I said, rope in, man, I told me I got to do something. He said, you can put up zinc. I said, no worry yourself, just as long as you come, zinc will go. And he tore away in the summer, and we put up those zinc. We barely had support those days, but God has been good to us. And 7 is a good number, don't it? Don't you think so? Amen. Yes. I feel that 7 is a number of completion. So when I came to Lucky Hill, I was worried as to what I would have been doing here. I didn't see much to work with, but I worked with the little that I had. And I always say, little is much when God is in it. Amen. Yeah, so we worked on the building, we worked. We threw out a lot of things and we put in and we threw out and we put in. And I used to hide behind Miss Jackie and burn everything. Because as soon as I put it out, if I don't burn it in a man, she put it in back. So I used to hide behind her, and sometimes she said, when we go back and say, Miss Jackie, you see so and so? I must say money. That's all no good for. Yeah, so we can't find it. Me and Mary might have burnt it. Yes, because we were the cleaning team and we're always burning. We just want to get rid of the old stuff and bring in new things. Yes. So we did that. Carl and his 11 colleagues, and they worked for 5 days. They put in this drop ceiling. We didn't have electricity in here. You remember me saying no electricity in here, so. And then run all of these. We didn't have fans. Fans were something we don't know. They gave us 5 ceiling fans, wall fans. They gave us 5 computer. They gave us 29 tablets. And the Ministry of Education gave us 3. Yes. So, we have quite a few tablets. Carl put in Wi-Fi and he pays the bill. It's giving us a lot of hiccup now, so maybe the bill is not paid. So guess what? Carl might have been overwhelmed. probably he has forgotten also. So today, before you go home, I'm gonna beg you all $1,000 so that I can pay the bill in full, so that I have, yes, surplus. And even when if Carl pay it, I will still be putting it there so that we have it. I don't like to come here and don't have it. Alright? So I know some of you guys say you never travel with no money. I miss my love money. You know some know some love money. But I don't take the money for myself. I've never done that. Right. So whatever you have today, do not leave unless you give Auntie right there in that striped blue and white dress. Give it to her. She will make it provide and see if it can become like the 5 loaves and the bread. Alright? Okay. On September 5th, 2022, we started out with an enrollment of 29 students, 12 boys and 17 girls. The figures were at first disappointing, but I said to the team, let's make sure that when these students walk out, they do so gracefully. Let's love them and see them shine. And that's what we did, what we are doing, and what we continue to do. As we came to the end of the first term, the enrollment went to a high of 39. 10 more students were enrolled. We prayed and played and had fun learning and forging new bonds. But through it all, we were surrendering to God's grace and were thankful for His mercies as we held firm. In January, we began with an enrollment of 42 students. Three staff members alongside the cook. It became evident that if the children's needs were to be met and standards kept, we would need to have additional help. So after a needed discussion and meet and greet amongst ourselves, we accepted the proposal from one of our parents to volunteer to assist in keeping the environment clean. Also keeping in mind the COVID standards, as strands were popping up left, right, and center across the globe. We also had assisting with K1, a hard training in no other person than Miss K. Moncrief. We call her Auntie K here. Our teachers continue to attend professional development training and seminars, some online while others face-to-face. The resilience of the Timothy Burke family continued to be evident as we saw our parents and the larger community came together and support our annual sports day event. The fun was enough and learning was evident. Anybody remember who came, which house was it? I have a strong feeling that they thief my house enough. I know we still feel so, no man. But guess what? Guess what? We're all winners at Timothy Burke. So even if I came last, I still think I won. Alright? As I conclude my report, I must acknowledge and thank my team for the best year yet. Sometimes I know you hate my guts for always demanding so much from you. But please remember, we're building the future, and so the groundwork needs to be what? Solid. We need to have a solid groundwork. That's the reason I demand lesson plans. Yeah. Yeah, they don't always hide. They don't like me that time. But I love them just the same. All of me and custom, I still love them. Yeah. My chairman, I thank you for giving me the freedom to break Timothy Burke gracefully. Your support is appreciated. My other stakeholders, my parents, my community representatives, thank you for allowing me 7 years of growth within your homes, your families, your community. I really appreciate working alongside you all. You have been keeping me on my toes. Last but by no means least, my children, the people I love selflessly, and who loves me the same. The reason we are here and the reason this report is being reported, commendation is extended to you all. The K1s, you have grown and I saw it. No longer do you eat straight around the clock. You have developed routine. K2, commendation is also extended to you for the interactive year. You all did well in your JSRA Age 4 exams. And for the few who have not mastered, you will have intervention coming next school year. Woo! K3, we have had a great year, and I really enjoy learning with you. I'm not sure if I must cry or dance or just don't do anything at all. But I'm sure going to miss you guys. There were never dull moments with K3 in the building. You can be sure that something is going to get broken, something is going to get thrown away, and something is going to be destroyed. K3 is in the building. Oh. The fights. I tell you, they fight this minute, and the next minute, them love one another. Yes. With K3 in the building, our eyes and ears had to be sharp, and our steps agile. Thanks for being you. I've tried breaking you gracefully, but I know you are still work in progress. I hope you go on to your individual primary schools and do your utmost best. Please remember that it takes hard work and dedication to get anywhere. So don't give up when it gets rough. There won't be any auntie to come crying to when you can't manage the task that was given to you. There won't be any auntie to come crying to when you fall and get a boo-boo on your knees, all right? You need to be firm. Auntie won't be there. Auntie Jackie's not going to be there. Auntie Mary won't be there. And Auntie Miss Mark not going to be there.
That's okay.
So you need to make sure those backbones are strong, because we're sending you over, and we hope that when those of you who are going to go, Auntie Telfa will take care of you. But I don't know for how long. Alright? And that's my little bit of reporting. I'm not really good at reporting, and I tend to talk a whole lot. And if you allow me, tomorrow I'm going to leave here and tell you everything. My children say me chat too much, so I need to stop talking now and hand back the mic to Auntie Telfa. Thank you very much.
In order to do this, you have to love children. In order to do this Mark, you have to love children. And it was a full report, everything, detailed, everything that was done. And parents, you see some of the things that they do. Because guess what? Some of these children may have never been to a wedding before, because normally people in the wedding, they say 1 or 2 persons. You can't take children. So you see they act out, and yes, so they get the experience. And so that is what this foundation is all about. Building them in every way. Give another clap for our principal. We'll now have an item by K3. Let no one steal your dream.
No one is a tree by Paul Cookson. Let no one steal your dream. Let no one tear you up. Part of the
Lydia, yes. Great children.
Let no one steal your dream. We'll now have the valedictory speech. This will be done by Sashani Small. I know this was the valedictorian, man. The goal. The goal that you know. Yes. That she was. What's that coming?
Yes, on the platform, in the audience, parents, teachers, well-wishers, and my fellow classmates, a pleasant day to you all. It is with great feeling I stand here before you to share our